Yay! Welcome, Morningside Tai Chi Fitters. It is another video. Whoa. Have your chair ready. Find a nice spot. Make sure you're not going to knock over a lamp or anything. Speaking from experience, just saying. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I got some, of course, pretty music. We're going to do our warm-ups. I'll do seated and then we'll do standing. I'm feeling some stories coming our way, yeah? So come on up. I've got music from the side. My headset's not working right, so I have to, hopefully you can hear me. I'll try projecting. I don't have a really huge projecting voice. Hopefully this will work. Fingers crossed. All right. Enjoy the beautiful music. If you can't hear, just follow along. Use your visual and come play with me. Find your spot. Whoops, my head's cut off. There we go. All right. Warm those hands up. Nice warm hands. Take them to your kidneys. Now, if palms to the kidneys is too much on those shoulders or those wrists, you can do the back of your hands so your knuckles are in there. Just be gentle. Or you can make loose fists, and the eye of that fist is where you'll rub it. See which one's right for you. There you go. Beautiful. All right, from here, hang on. I'm going to challenge myself with narrow stance, bringing my feet together. And then I'm going to circle around. Let's do about 10 of these. Just loosening up the back, right? Good. Hold here. Rub again. And get ready. We're going to go the other direction. So I went clockwise, and now I'm going to go counterclockwise. That's my new trick, so I can remember which way I'm going. Just anything that helps me, right? Some of you have taken my class. I'd be like, wait a minute, I just did that 2 seconds ago, and I can't remember. 6 more. No rush, no rush. Excellent. Oh, hold there. Rub again. This time, take a little step out. A little step out. Whew. And now we're going to take those hands to the fleshy part of your hips and give me a little rub in there. Same thing, 10 circles. All right, holding up nice and tall, rubbing again right in there, yeah. And then circling the other direction. I went clockwise, and once again I'm going counterclockwise. Good. Woo, there you go. A little rub here. Little rub around the belly and those ribs. And then little rub here, little rub here. Good, and even a little pat. So all those little rubs, just stimulating the lymphatic system. Let's go ahead and let's do Let's do some circle breath work. So big breath in. Good again. So I'm trying to fit my hair is really fluffy today, so I'm trying to get it all in there. One more. All right, let's go ahead and interlace. Push up, push your feet down, squeeze your leg bones with your muscles, squeeze your booty, and then release. Again, interlace. Inhale big, exhale, push up, push down, lengthen, squeeze your leg bones, squeeze your booty, and release. One more. Squeeze, 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 and excellent. Oh, let's do side bends. So reaching up to the sky. My hands are disappearing. Hinging over. Now here they come back in. Opening up your ribs one side. Big breath in. When you exhale, press on down. Other side, up, up, up. Hinge over. There you go. Big breath in. When you exhale, press on down. Let's do that with a little bit for the shoulders. So lengthen spine as you reach up. Think more about that than your shoulders. And this is the shoulders. Make it subtle. Don't yank too hard. It should feel like a little twisting of those shoulder blades. Big breath in. When you exhale, release. Up. Lengthen. Hinge other side. And reach and reach. Good. Big breath in. When you exhale, come center. Good, good. All right, let's do forward bend and back bend. Once again, I'm going to mess with my little camera here. All right, so forward bend. Now you can't see my feet. Oh well. I'm going to put my hands on my hips. Here's option one. Now, if I have a couch hidden behind here, and this is good for you. You want more steady. A big heavy couch is not going to move. Go ahead and go there. Or I'm showing you my chair as well. And if you want to go a little deeper, here. The head's not supposed to go below the heart. Don't do it. Listen to your body. From here, lean a little forward. I just want you to find that tension from heel to hip and try to get your weight more over either on the center of your foot or more towards the ball of the foot, right? If you want more, I think I just started adding this, a little hinge down, a little hinge up. Good. And one more. Good. Coming back up. Go gentle. You can use the chair to lift you up. Excellent. All right, so we did forward bend. Let's do back bend. So what back bend looks like, hands back here again, whichever way you want it, back of the hands or the eye of the fist. Press in, pull your shoulder, or you pull your elbows back. It'll open your collarbones. Breathe here. You will feel that right away, opening the front of your body. That's all I want, is just to be able to feel these lungs almost like they're hugging your heart with your breath. And then add a little bit more by looking up to the ceiling with your eyes, but I'm not lifting my head, it's just my eyes looking up, right? Good, good. Release a little bit, and then adding on only if you want, right? Only if you want. So same thing, pulling back, eyes looking up, but if you want more, press your hips forward. Challenge yourself. How far? Keep your smile. Inhale. When you exhale, come up nice and tall and release. Forward bend, back bend, side bends. We're good with those. Let's go ahead and let's do a little bit of the legs. Let's do calves first. So rocking back and forth. I got my stable chair here. I'm going to rock to my toes, rock to my heels, rock to my toes. Good, good. And I'm going barefoot today. I just felt like going barefoot. But by all means, if you have your shoes, keep your shoes on. Keep your shoes on. But if in your comfy home and you have your carpeting, or you just feel like being barefoot, You do you. It's your house. You've just invited me in for a little bit. All right, coming up on toes. Now, let's come down, a little tap down, up, and come down. So I'm going to try to keep my body nice and steady so I go straight up, engaging the arch of my foot, right? So that's not straight up. That's not straight up. Straight up, right? One more. And then let's go ahead and go up and hover down. Or you can even face me. That way you're not missing anything. I just wanted you to see how far my feet were going. So I'm hovering down, not touching the floor, coming straight up and down. That's mainly what I wanted to show you. And let's go up, up, up. How far can you go? Can you let go, or do you need to touch? Sometimes you only maybe need to touch your finger. Just a little tactile. Oh, this is my little trickery to keep you staying tall. Wow. 5 more seconds. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Oh, pedal those feet out, right? All right, so working the calves, let's stretch them now in soleus 2. So I've shown you with the chair against the couch. I'm just trying to keep my chair from moving. I'm going to do that again just to keep my chair from moving. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing my toe up to you how far you want to go. It doesn't have to be too far. I'm going to come up a little bit higher because I know my body can handle that. It's not going to get mad at me. And then from here, once again, hinging down, my phone in my back pocket. Honestly, my butt's not square. All right, so here we go. Hinge over. And what I want you to feel is that tensional line. Let's soften that back leg and come on down. Can you come a little further? If your head's supposed to stay above the heart, then go ahead. Stay there. Breathe, breathe. Try to allow your knee to relax. Let's add, only if you want, only if you keep your smile, a little bit of dipping down and coming up. So intensifying it, turning it from a static move to a dynamic, a busy move, somewhere where there's movement. Yep. And then come up all the way. Ooh, beautiful. All right, pedal that out again. I'm kind of pushing my heels down. Let's do the other leg. Same thing. Toe up, how far? Keep your smile, because remember, this is going to get pretty intense. It doesn't have to be super huge. But what I want you to do is be able to feel that pull. It's almost as if your calf disappears and you're right in the soleus and behind the calf, closer to your leg bones. All right, let's try that hinge. Remember, couch, chair, whatever you have. Soften back leg. Feel that back line. Breathe. Let your breath do all the work. And if you want, a little dip and lift. A little dip and lift. How about 2 more? Gently come up. Ooh. All right, nice and tall. Pedal that out. Push your heels down. Beautiful. All right, let's go for a little bit more. Let's do more shoulders now. So I'm going to take one foot, kind of bring my heel in, and then the other foot I'm going to step forward. And if I slide my foot back, I kind of brush against my heel. So this is called an archer stance. How far you want it, up to you. Once again, it doesn't have to be huge, but I want you to challenge yourself because I want you to soften that knee a little bit to make it almost a lunge position. And then this side, this is my good side, so I'm going to show you my good side. Circle around. So now if you have a clicking or rubbing sensation, make this move smaller. And if you still have that Maybe try touching your shoulder and circling around. All right, so I usually do that on this side because I definitely usually have a rubbing sensation, and it doesn't quite click, but I could definitely feel it rubbing. 4 more. Let's do 8 of these. So my thumb's leading the way. 1 more, 1 more. All right, now my pinky's gonna lead the way. I'm gonna chop through 8 and 7 and 6. Good, good. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Ooh, nice. All right, we're gonna heel toe back in. There we go. Other side, same thing. Take that step. My back heel's in. Hand on thigh, and it's like a little saddle. Thumb on the outside, fingertips on the inside. And I'm just, well, let's give it a whirl. Coming back. It's actually kind of quiet today. What? Yay! It's a beautiful, good day. Oh, there goes some. Okay, I'm going to try to make it a little smaller. There we go. That's huge for me. It's a good day. Two more. Last one for tonight. There you go. Let's go pinky. Sometimes pinky is a little kinder. I can do that, no problems. One more. Woo, nice. Heel toe that foot in. Nice and tall. Let's hold those hands out. Make sure you're not going to bump them on anything, right? Yeah. And about shoulder height. And you're going to hug yourself, and hugging slaps on your shoulder and kind of under your armpit, or you can reach over your shoulder, right? But I want you to open big. Open big. Big, big bear hugs. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Loosen them. Loosey those shoulders up. Let's see. Back bends, forward bends. We did our kind of chin to toe stuff. Calves, I think we're ready. So go ahead, grab at your chair. And let's play. And just to answer your questions, if you're thinking, gosh, Jeanette, I really wish we could just do Tai Chi. And I love that you just want to get into it. But I know these warm-ups are really good for the body. So I want to add them. Now the style I study is Guangping style. I'm doing TaijiFit, which is more of a Chen style. It's bigger moves. But what goes on with these warm-ups, they come from the Guangping style. And those gentlemen, when they came to America, they decided they were going to stick with their warm-ups. And they lived into their hundreds. And I told you one of them lived into his 90s, but at 50, he was diagnosed with a lymphoma cancer. But he continued to live 40 years after that, hanging on to his practices. So this is sinking the chi. And let's open the door to our session. I'm going to turn the music down just a bit. My little soft voice. Hands are going to go on thighs. Float them up. Big breath in. And then exhale. Down. Think about your head's a balloon and your spine's a ribbon. Your head's lifting, lifting, lifting. Speaking of lifting, lift with your breath. And then exhale, hands drift down. Hands lift with your breath. Exhale, they drift down. Get ready. Stick with me. Float those hands up and open your heart at the top. Let's embrace the moon. Hang on to that moon. We're going to do something a little different with this moon. We're going to do one more, embracing the moon, other hand on top, other hand drifts into your lap. Now half spin that moon. What? And let's put it up into the sky. We're going to do something called tipping the moon. So hinge over how far, keep your smile, no scrunchy face, and spill out some moonbeams. Big breath in, float your moon back up into the sky, hinge over to the other side. Again, big breath in, and then when you exhale, float up and release. Good, good. Already, I don't know about you, but my hands are already feeling pretty tingly. That's your chi, that's your energy we're grabbing on to the moon right now is what we're doing. Top hand, elbow always leads the way. Spin your moon and float across the sky. This is called waving hands like clouds. So change up your cloud and drift across the sky. Good, good. Float again. Your shadow drags across the earth, over treetops, over mountains, over streams and lakes, over roads into quaint little towns. Hover over a playground, hearing the children play. Beautiful. Float across the sky. Good, good. Change your shape again. We're going to rest in one area. Grab onto a little piece of your cloud, make a hook, and then pull the rest of your cloud, take a step, and toss it into the sky and watch it float away. Scoop into your cloud bowl. This is called single whip. Toss your cloud, and one more. Big breath in. Release your hook. Drift. Now getting that foot back, up to you. I'm going to show you heel toe to bring my foot over. And then other side, I'll show you the big mother may I step. Gather. Get ready. Stick with me now. Top hand becomes your hook. Toss your cloud into the sky. Watch it float away. Good. Scoop into the cloud bowl. Puffy clouds everywhere, dragging their shadows as they journey across the country and across oceans. Good. Release your hook. Float. Here's our big mother may I step. Bottom hand pulls that leg in. Woo! Beautiful. Stay tall. Stay tall. Keep your spine nice and long like a fire truck ladder. Reaching your head up high. Good, good. Scoop up. Single whip. Adding on. So we're going to scoop 2 scoops. Get ready, get ready. One more scoop. Watch your cloud drift away. Now we're going to wave in your clouds. And you're going to press down and through for snake creeps down again. One more. Release your hook, float across the sky. Gather your cloud. Heel toe or big mother may I step. Up to you. Gather this side. This time pull the latch on a gate. Push open the gate. What do you see? A beautiful garden with a bubbling fountain. Dip your fingers into the water and watch the water drop from your fingers like diamonds into the grass. Scoop again. Good, good. Little birdies think you're throwing food down, so reach into your sack and toss them seed, or a snake creeps down. One more, one more. Keep your smile. How far are you going? Keep your smile. Release, drift. Gather your cloud. Float. This time bring fingertip to fingertip up front. Drift down. Let's sink the chi. Open. Hug. I miss hugging. My poor dog and my husband. Right? One more hug. One more hug. Good. Now let's go to the river's edge. One wing up into the sky, the other one down low. White crane spreads wings. Relax your shoulders. You're resting by the river shore. Let's take one foot and dip it into the cool water as you wait for that breeze to ruffle your feathers and cool off your warm body. Good, good. Scoop up, step back in, press other hand, take your step, lengthen. Scoop in, step back in. Let's add needle into the sea. So this wing is going to turn into the bill, and I want you to reach, dive forward. How far? Up to you. Reach, reach, reach. And then come back up. Good, good. So where am I in my chair? I'm about halfway into my chair. Halfway, sitting at the halfway mark. God bless you, that's my husband. Dive, dive. This is called needle into the sea, in case I didn't say that. Because, you know, a minute ago was so long. I can't remember. Beautiful. Let's sway and sway. Like tall grasses in a breeze. Excellent. Drift. Drift. And then here we go. More animals in the meadow. Out pop some antlers. You can see I've got my thumb, my index finger, my pinky. I'm going to take a step and pivot and hinge over for deer. Now I'm going ahead and resting my forearm on my thigh. Big breath in. Here's where the magic happens with your breath. You can make some space and some flexion into that spine. Big breath in. When you exhale, release your antlers and float over once again. Here they come, stepping into those tall, waving grasses. Drift over, hands to the other side. Get ready, here come the antlers. Out they come. Bing! Up. That's not a deer. Hinge over. There we go. And release. Sway. I think he knows when I'm filming. He's always got to get a little cameo in, I think. Good, good. Let's do 2 more deers. Here we go. Take a step. Oh dear. How far are you going? Up to you. I'm going to show you all the way over, right? Anywhere in between. If it makes you happy, stay there. Breathe, breathe. I'm kind of adding on a look behind, but I'm keeping neck and spine long. Release. Float. Sway. Sway. Good, good. Last time. Here's our deer. Here come their antlers. Stepping into the tall grasses of the meadow. How far? Up to you. Breathe, breathe. Release. Float. Let's take those hands and open them. Gather, sink the chi. Good, one more. And in a distance, the deer turn their heads as they hear a beautiful sound. A young man blowing on a flute. Good, good. Let's go ahead. Lift one foot, tap your heel. Sway back, lift your foot, tap your heel. This time, scoop and hug with that tap. Press down, other side, scoop and hug. Now add an embrace, so both hands, one leg, we're playing the pipa. And there is what the young man, he's playing a flute, but his beautiful bride is playing the pipa next to him. And in front of them are laughing children dancing. Open big. Circle around. Embrace the moment. Embrace the music. Again. Good, good. Sink the chi. Again. Last one. Float away with me. Should big shadows pass above the deer and the dancing family with their music, as the cranes who are on the seashore take flight. Okay, lots of options here. So first one, you're going to just lift a heel and then press down. Lift a heel and then press down. Second option, lift your foot and press down. Stay long and tall in that chair. I'm going to go even further with those arms. Up to you. So, how far are you going? So this is the standing crane, Karate Kid move. And then up, 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 up. If you want. Extending out and then coming back in to add that kick. Other side, lift. How far? Up to you. Kick. And then down. Lengthen spine with your breath. Let's take those hands. I want you to scoop in and then pull out. Good. Hinge, scoop in, pull out, get ready, kicks again. So scooping in, beware my standers, that means we're going to have to kick when we stand, right? Other leg, pull it up, kick out. So I'm coming a little diagonal. If that doesn't feel right for your hips, just kick forward. It's okay. You do you. One more. And out. Excellent. Come back. Let's sink the chi. Gather, hug. Press on down. Again. One more. Now I'm going to have you bring one hand in front. And then bring the other hand in front, almost in front of like your sternum or your heart. And now this back hand is going to strike palm. Good, good. Open, switch to other hand. Strike palm. Now feet, you'll notice whatever hand's on top, that's the foot that moves. So let's go. Strike palm. Down. Other side. Strike palm. Again. Strike palm. And then last one. Beautiful, look at us. All right, let's do one open the heart. So reach high above. Bring the good stuff to you. Push it all the way through your body. Good stuff being the chi, the energy. Inhale big, exhale, rub the big Buddha belly. Gather the good stuff to you. Release. Get ready. Come internal. Lift to your heart. Share with me. Oh, beautiful. Release. One, sink the chi. Get ready. We're going to close the door for seated. You're going to swing those arms up. Gather confetti like there's a big bowl of confetti in your lap. Toss it in the air. Like you don't have to clean it, right? The messy kind, the glittery kind, the big and the little. There you go. Toss it all over. One more. All right, now hands, palms down. Slow it down. Cross at your wrist. Float to your shoulders. Fingertips are heavy. Uncross up here. And drift down. Closing the door to the seated. Now you can stay seated or you can stand up. Why don't you get a little sip of water and then we'll stand up. So I liken, I forgot my water, but hopefully you didn't. I liken the seated Tai Chi or the Tai Chi to as if you're having a massage. It's kind of like a mental and spiritual massage. I'm going to put my chair away. I'm going to try to remember to do all those moves that we did standing. All right, here we go. I guess I can come up a little bit more with that. You know, I'm looking at a camera that self-adjusts. That's kind of an AI. So I'm going to save for that. Okay, so here we go. Feet hip distance apart. We'll just start right there. Chi hug. Just continuing on as if we've been doing this the whole time standing. Some of you might have already. My overachievers, I know who you are. That's a beautiful thing. Float those hands up, open, open, open your heart. Let's embrace the moon. Give it a big hug, soften those knees. Here's a little bit of a difference with standing. We get that little dip. How far? Keep your smile, right? Half spin, half spin. Float that moon up into the sky. Ooh, lengthen spine. Let's hinge this way. Spill out your moonbeams. Breathe some space into those ribs, some flexion into the spine. Relax those shoulders. And then up. So I have gentle, relaxed shoulders. I'm not reaching too far. Hinge over. Spill out moonbeams on this side. Big breath in. When you exhale, come center and then drift on down. Beautiful. Again, sink the chi. Just one time. We're going to float those hands to your heart, open big, and let's go right into our wave hands like clouds. This hand's going to drift over, scooping up our cloud and drifting across the sky. So normally with wave hands like clouds, you'd have a wider stance. So I'm going to invite you to lean over to this side and then take a step out. And then soften those knees down just a little bit to allow your knees to drift towards your toes as you drift across the sky. But once again, keep your smile, keep your smile. I want those knees happy. If they drift towards the toes, then they should be pretty happy. Right? Don't exaggerate it. You don't need to. It's all just a beautiful fluffy cloud moment. Get ready. Here we go. Let's scoop up our cloud. Going into single whip. First, hang on to the moon. Toss some stars into the sky. Ah, 2 scoops into the star bowl. Ooh, they're prickly. Kind of like tossing a sparkler into the sky. Good, good. Release. Float. Again, option to drift into the other leg. So this leg's light. You can drag, you can lift, you can heel toe. Come in. Other side. Get ready, get ready. Here we go. Single whipping. Hang on to that moon. Crescent moon. Toss a handful of stars across the sky. Watch them drift away. Scoop those fiery stars. There you go. Again. We're going to add on right away on this side. Let's add the aurora borealis. So smear some color into the sky. And then I want you to press down, lift up, bring some colors. Press down, lift up. And then last time, reach over, smear some more color across the sky, and toss moonbeams to the earth. Again, toss moonbeams. One more, one more. Gather them from your little crescent moon and toss them down. Release, drift. How are you coming over? Start with lightening that leg. Here, I'm going to show you heel toe. There you go. Good, good. Float your cloud over that river. And guess who's settled back down again? Those white cranes. And let's go ahead, let's do the up hand. Relax. Guess I should follow my own rules, right? The hand that's up is the foot. It comes out. And again, drift and lift if you're toe into that cool water. Good, let's do one more. White cranes, cools wings. Ah, beautiful. Relax those shoulders as if you're at that cool river's bed. Dipping your long legs into the clear water, watching the little minnows float around you because they think you're a reed. All right, let's turn this into needle into the sea. So dive for one of those minnows, make it your lunch. And then drift up. Other side, same thing. Push, tap, Spread your wings. Your wing turns into the bill. Dive, dive, dive. How far? Keep your smile. And then float back up. Good, good. Excellent. Hand comes down. Whoo. Sway and sway. Let's go right into that white crane. So, make sure you have something. I'm going to come close to my couch just in case I need it. Sway and sway. Sorry, you can't see my feet. But you're not too far above the ankles. So, sway and sway, but big breath in. Go slow. We're not going to win any races here. And you know what? The tortoise always wins that race, right? What? Yes, he does. Every time I read that story, the tortoise wins. Good, good. All right. So lift your heel. There's option 1 for our Karate Kid. Now we're soaring cranes. Other heel. So now I'm alternating those legs, taking my time, slowing down even more. Good, let's do one more. And then I'm going to just go the small little lift. So I'm barely, barely, barely hovering above the floor. Hands lift, so does that foot. So you still can't see my foot. So it's barely a hover. Here we go. Shifted my weight, lift. Let's add the kick. A little kick. Okay, you can see my toes. Here we go. Again, lift. A little kick. There we go. Not quite the Karate Kid move, but there's some of you I know that's doing it. Sway. Those beautiful white crane flying over. Oh, those tall grasses. And guess who's in there? Our deer family, still munching away. In the dusk. Here we go. Out pop antlers. Opposite side. Take a little step. Hinge. Once again, I'm going towards my my couch here in case I need to. I'm going to go a little further because I know the couch is right here, right? Big breath in. I'm looking kind of behind me, almost as if I'm going to look at my back heel. Release those antlers. Look. Now, if you don't want to look behind you, if that gives you a little something, something, because you're really working that head, and when you move your eyes, it's super challenging. Challenges your balance. All right, here we go. Beautiful antlers. Take that step now. Probably won't go as far because there's just a little wall here. I don't want to fall. Big breath in when you exhale. That would be embarrassing, right? That's why we go slow Tai Chi. Sway and sway in the grasses. Good, good. And remember, not too far. A little different part, a little different meadow. Here's our nice little family. I'm going to back up so you can see my feet now. So I'm going to tap the heel, sway, tap the heel. Now I'm going to hug in. Somebody's playing the flute, and then somebody's playing the pipa. Embrace our happy family. Maybe the Von Trapps. They got lots of kids sing and dance and play. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Sink the cheek. Hug. Press. Reach up. Let's do some opening the heart. Press on down. Soften knees. Overflow. Gather. Release. Big breath in. To your heart. Share with me. Good, good. Release. Again, gather. Doing that all over again. So to the belly, overflow, overflow your love. Or rub the Buddha belly, one of the two. Do you feel silly? Do you feel lovable? Spill out your love. Because there's always more. Receive it. And then share. One more. Overflow. Oh dang, I think I ran out of music. See, like 3 hours later, there's still Tai Chi. Last time, gather. From your insides to your heart, deep down, share. Share the good stuff. Share a good memory, something that makes you smile and laugh as you recall it. And then down. Let's close our door. Gather, toss your confetti into the sky, watch it sparkle all over. Celebrate, call somebody. Write him a note. Tell them 3 things that you really like about them and you admire. Crisscross, float up. I love all the smiling faces at Morningside. Hands come down. I love how everybody's so appreciative. I love that you guys like to try new things. It's amazing. Go ahead, take a step in. Make a loose fist. And cover, thanking all those who taught down the line so I can bring this to you. Seriously, that went by way too fast. All right, come in. Thank you so much for joining me. Ooh, I'm all like coming in. I'm going to get a new camera. I'm going to save my money and get my AI camera. Thanks for joining with me. Thanks for playing with me, Tai Chiing with me. Much love to you. Yeah, and the rest of your day. Miss you guys so much. Can't wait to be with you again. I know it'll happen. This won't be forever, I promise. I promise. Nothing's forever, right? We all know that. We've been around long enough to know that. Yep. Just saying. Have a great day. Take care. Stop recording. Yep.